It's been a while since I've been out here at the cabin. I've been busy with the farmhouse, but I got a letter from Potomac Edison saying that a tree is blocking their way to come and read my meter. Well, this is the tree that actually was hung up on the power line months ago, and I called them twice to come and cut it. And they did, but they just left everything here as it fell. And not just that, but there are some uprooted trees since the last time I was here. And let's see. They cut two of these over here and this one here. And they left the pieces, so I'm gonna start with those probably. But I also have one fallen on the cabin, barely hanging, so I might be able to pull that down at least, because it would be easier to cut that way. Ugh. So this guy is new. Okay, and then I'm gonna be carefully, I don't know if I can pull that down. Jeez. It's not fun. Yeah. Okay. And then of course these two was here before. Okay, there are some new ones right there. That's about to fall. Lots of them on the front as well. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, those are new. And of course this mess back here is still here. It didn't fall down. So that will be my second priority, because I can't get into the shed. So at least what I'm gonna do is cut them here. Don't know what's holding that up. I think it's leaning on that part mostly, I think. So I'm gonna start chopping it away. What a mess. So I'm gonna go into the cabin. Hopefully I don't see any damage from outside from that tree, so let's see what we're gonna get. Definitely. Okay. Let's air this out a little. Oh, I got soda here. Did they not freeze? Probably not. And this is where the tree fell. I don't see any damages visually. Okay, so I need to sharpen my chainsaw and start working on this mess. I'm gonna start with the easy ones, of course. Welcome back. I decided to cut the limbs and the small ones with my electric sawzall. And then I definitely have to sharpen my chainsaw for the others. making pretty good progress. I cleaned up the driveway, so at least it's not blocked. And now I'm working on these trees in the yard itself. I'm gonna try to cut them back at least to the end of the side yard, maybe, so I can mow. And I still have this thing to deal with to try to get in the mower. The next day, I am here now to plant some of my potatoes and onions, but this garden is a mess. Gotta clean this up, and I gotta fix this fence. I already cut down the trees that were fallen on it, and then surprisingly, the broad beans that I planted, the fava beans, last fall actually grew. I'm shocked. I thought it was too cold for them, but no, they are flowering. So these are just type of beans that crops early usually, so I have to weed all this out. As far as the fruit trees, I do see tiny peaches, but I also see something growing there. Gotta clean that up. There's a dead piece. This guy, I don't know if it's gonna have anything on it. Nothing showing, and this guy, don't see anything either. Do the pathway also, because I'm gonna trip over, and then clean the beds. I think this bed is the cleanest. I'm gonna start with this. This is for the tomatoes, but I gotta cut that tree down too. See if I can fix this fence. It looks like it's not cracked, it's just the screws came out, I think. So this part here just screws together right here. Let me get on it. Just to keep track of what I planted 6 plants for early doll. So I have 2 rows of that, and then I have only 5 Roma tomatoes, and then I have 4 plants of delicata winter squash, and this area I planted 2 rows of red onions that were just leftovers, so that would be about probably 23 rows of leftover onions, and then I have 3 rows of shallots. Again, that's what I saved from last year. That looks really good. Gotta get some more water. At this end of the bed, I kind of went in just about halfway, 5 onions per row, and I have 15 rows. And these onions I grew from bulb in pots, and then I just transplanted them, so they had some head start. But this is the kind Stuttgarter onion sets. There were 80, right? So all of them pretty much came up, because I have 14 times 5, that's 70, and then I have 3 in here, so I have 73 out of the 80. Looks good. Next to the broad bean, I have 4 rows of pink fingerling potatoes. Each row has 5 in it, so I have a total of 20. And as I am digging through here, I'm finding some old potatoes that are trying to grow, so I'm collecting those and I'm gonna make a special bed for them, or if I can recognize what they are, I'll just put it with those potatoes. So that looks good. The next 3 rows are Russian banana. I have a total of 19, so I have about 6 in each row. This has an extra. That looks good. The next 2 rows are Gold Rush. Each row has only 3. These are bigger golden potatoes. And again, all of these potatoes that I'm planting today were saved seed potatoes from last year. The next 3 rows are Corolla. And I only had 10, so I had 4 in this row, and I have 3 on each of these 2. So that makes 10. The next 3 rows are Nicolas. I only had 9, so I have 3 in each row. 3 times 3 is 9. And now I'm just gonna have this 3-foot section. I'm gonna just put in the potatoes that I dug out. These kinds, they're kind of mixed. Can't really tell exactly what they are, so I'll have a little bit of those. So I made 3 rows for miscellaneous potatoes, and again, it's hard to tell what they are, but I have a row of this kind, and that might be a red one, I don't know. And this one is more of a oval shaped. This could be the pink fingerling, I don't know. And this one looks like either the Russian banana or one of those yellow narrow potatoes. So we'll see how they grow. I didn't really clean this portion too well, but I'm kind of getting tired of weeding. So what I'm gonna do is now cover all these potatoes. Looks good. I am done planting for today. I had partially weeded this bed here just in the middle. I put in 3 sets of butternut squash seeds, and I put in 6 pumpkin plants. And my hope is that it's going to take over the bed and maybe kill the weeds, so I don't have to weed this bed. It's really bad. So that's it for today. See you next time.